Hello there, we are back with Scarlet Hollow. I believe finishing out episode 5 today. It should be here. Yeah, there we go. I can continue now, thank God. As you make your way along the sunlit dirt road, you feel it. A tingling at the back of your skull, an urgency, almost like a hand pressing you gently forward with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. Yeah, seems great. Like so much crying that can only stop if you tend to it. The feeling is strange when you try to examine it more closely, contradictory. The cries of a presence that both desires to be alone, yet that at the same time needs you in its presence. It's bringing something into this world and it needs your help delivering it. Oh, that's not, I'm not really qualified for that. I don't know nothing about birth and no babies. You pick up the pace. You lose track of time, your attention glued to each step, your mind ceding control to your feet. They know exactly where you need to be. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. And so the trance goes until it's halted by the unlikely sight of a familiar figure on the path ahead. Our best friend here in this game, I guess. We have decided that of the people that we have met, we will trust Wayne the most. Seems like a good decision. Good, you found your way. I knew you would eventually. I don't know if it was a good decision to go directly with this or not. It seemed like I went right to wherever the episode's gonna end up at, you know? Like I feel like there was other things I could have been doing, but whatever. You knew I would come. Yes, he knew. Of course he knew. You're always showing up when I don't need you. Am I in the middle of something? Could you leave me alone? Back for round 2. Oh my god. You knew I would come here? It's the loudest today. The town has shifted its attention in accordance, whether or not it realizes as much. It's loud because it needs you. And you're particularly susceptible. Are you going to come? Are you gonna come with me? How fucking enamored are we exactly? I want to ask first, are you going to come with me? Unfortunately, I can't, not this time. I only wanted to offer some words of encouragement, and I'm afraid that's all I can offer. I would much rather be by your side through this, but the witch is dangerous to me. Yeah, I'm sure. But not to you. She can't hurt you in any way that matters, especially now that she's at her most vulnerable. His words feel far away. Are we gonna fucking murder Kanika in this episode? That would be getting a lot darker. I know that people have already died, but like nobody I cared about. The not sound in your mind, the call of the thing at the farms is louder. It needs you to keep walking. Just be careful of the farmer. Oh, what was that fucking noise? He places a guiding hand on your back, urging you forward, and that's all it takes. Your feet are moving almost on their own. You've been set on your course. The trees part, the woods thinning and giving way to messy patches of scraggly end-season garden vegetables seated in between a pair of farmhouses on opposite hills. Not that the details are important. Your destination is further of the two structures. Okay. Irma, what's going on? I got a page from the sheriff and nobody's here. Where are the cops? I called him on account of Bo went missing, and last I heard he said he wanted to give Julius a piece of his mind. I don't know. First the sheriff went in alongside that white deputy, the one in the sunglasses. But then something happened, and there was a gunshot and then this awful howling, weren't like no creature I ever heard. That's when that other deputy, the black one, he ran in and the door shut behind him. Nobody's come out since. Oh, okay. So everyone's inside. Starting to get concerned. I'm running out of folks to call for help. So we've gone through most of the people in this town, and I don't know who to call now. Wait, is that Jordan? What the hell's he doing here? I don't know if I can answer that in a way that will be good for anybody. You're aware that this is a crime scene, right? And that the cops are all missing. The talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There's a humming in your head, almost like a voice, one you can just barely make out. But you know it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. I say, bleh, I'm not interested in you. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill. Oh, come on, where do you think you're going? But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. It's gonna be all right, Irma. We'll get Bo out of there, I promise. And now you're inside. Okay. Oh, it's no good in here. He's fucked up. He's fucked up. Sheriff Hugby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life. Ooh. I like the meat that's like coming from in between the boards. It's like bulging out. It's a very good look. Okay. Jesus! Careful, Joan, there are traps all over the damn place. Past the body, you can see a giant pumpkin to the door to the garage, cracked open, its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs. What the hell is going on here? Derrickson, is the doc here yet? We need a medical professional down here. We need a medical professional everywhere. His voice is coming from the basement. That's where you need to be. He's been shot, Joan. I think you better call somebody. Who do we call? Who do we call in this town exactly? How long would it take for people to even get here? Where are we? The doctor's here? Julius, you should let her come down. You don't really want the officer to die down here, do you? I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince. It won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you here. Everybody shut up! Avery, that's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound. Yes, ma'am. Get away from him, kid. But the doctor, I don't care, let him bleed. You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine. Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone. Damn, there's no signal in here. Are you saying y'all got signal? We got signal in here? I've got to step outside. You keep holding that wound, and no one had better die while I'm gone. Oh, well, I don't know about that. We might have several deaths in real quick succession here. The doctor pulls at the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils hold it shut. It's like, no, you're in this now. It would seem that the same forces that let all of you in refuse to let anyone leave. It's a mean pumpkin. Are we stuck here? What the hell are we supposed to do now? But you already know what to do. I approach the basement. You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below. Come in. Hey, everybody. Who the hell? Oh, okay. So you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules. You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse. It's just unhappy. I don't think something like that would be so opinionated, or I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. If it wants a less broken body, it can have one, and then we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge. Yeah, I wonder how many people have played host to the, I don't even know what to call it, the Wayne creature. The town. It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby and your family can go back to normal, happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Our partnership has come to an end, witch. I will be continuing on with my business, and you should be grateful that I let you continue on with yours. One of these days, Enoch, someone will be strong enough to do what needs doing. I can wait. I can wait a long, long time. Hey. You're not dead, are you? I mean, is this not the same? Is this not what all of these are to these people? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Enoch fucked everyone over, even the witch. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? The witch? Sybil? She send you? She tricked you into taking her side in all this? Guess I should have known I probably wasn't the only one whose life she decided to fuck with. But all that ends now. I'm in charge here, and I'll get what I was promised. Hey man, calm down, it's all good. It's never all good. Speak for yourself. What do we have here? Oh, it's no good. It's fucking disgusting. He's got a pumpkin baby. Fucking horrible. Your vision finally focuses, and your mind is once again your own. Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man Julius holds a gun in silent threat. Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side. Oh, I don't want it to move. It didn't need to move. We didn't need that. I didn't ask for it, and you didn't have to give it to me. He clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. And in the corner is Bo. Bo and Bo's baby. Something is attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pained inhalations. Bo is still breathing, but he doesn't look well. Yeah. The stone brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare. Yeah, that's pretty consistent. The first part of all of these episodes is very fun, haha, silly fun times. And then the second half of the episode is no good. We see some foul shit. Jordan, we can't get to you. The door's sealed shut. Even as she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape. Let's bring Jordan up to speed. Julius, he looks a little shell-shocked. I just go places sometimes, it's fine. Where do I fucking begin, alright? So the witch. I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing, and she offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. Always wanted to raise a boy of my own. God never saw fit to give me the chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice. Only it obviously didn't go quite the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready. And he came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. Yeah. I don't like that, but I also don't like that. It's like weirdly translucent you can see in there, and that's kind of nasty. Skin should not be translucent. Don't like that. He kept trying to get at me, so I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave, and they've clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call the witch and get her to make things right. But I'm a man of preparedness. Figured I could wait it out. Until Bo here decided to trespass. I guess he lost a tussle with my boy, and the two of them wound up down here with me. Your beautiful baby boy. Look at him. Look at how precious he is. And that about sums it up. I guess in the end it's only fair. A son for a son. And birth ain't ever pretty, is it? I mean, it's pretty disgusting. Anytime it comes up on TV, it's like, oh, it's so beautiful. The baby just came out, and it's like not even an umbilical cord. It's perfect. It's like it's straight from Jesus. It's like, no, it's nasty. It's fucking foul. It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way, is all sunshine and roses. Yeah, I guess, but this doesn't seem better. Just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. Okay. I just think that you're not aware of what things are. I just think that you are under the impression that he's not going to consume us all. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot a cop. That's your only takeaway from this. That's the only thing that comes to mind. You're seeing some horror. You can't fucking shoot me because of this. Like, he's growing a baby in the basement. What are you talking about? Self-defense cattle doctrine. This is fucked up, guy. You let Bo go. I mean, you've been in contact with her. How do you do that? Of course I fucking do. You think I'm some sort of idiot who makes a deal without some way to get out of it? All right. Not my fault that things went to shit before I could call her up. Fact is, I tried, but the only means of contact I've got is that faucet over there. Oh. You speak through the faucet. It's fed by natural spring water. That's her preferred method of communication, like her internet, I suppose. Okay. But as you can see, it's currently out of order. My boy's got his meat all in there. We won't be getting a drop out of it till he's got my boy, he shoved his meat right in there. Horrible. You'll have your wish as soon as this is all settled. I'm glad. So don't do anything stupid, none of you. Oh, I don't like the noise that you made. I don't like that noise. The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural moan. So what, we're just supposed to wait until the Callaway kid dies? That's exactly right. My kid gets born and we all forget this ever happened. His eyes do not see. Okay, we'll just do that. Forget this all happened. Wait until this kid grows up, he'll go to school and everything. It's all cool. Why do you even fucking want a kid? Kind of man, let's have a man make sacrifice. What kind of fucking man are you? What kind of fucking tiny dick man are you? Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen though? It's just no good. Why do you even want one? What's even good about that though? Why would you want that fucking trash? Have you thought about what happens after this, Julius? The sheriff's dead. I should have disarmed that trap, I knew it. I just didn't think anybody else would be coming. You can't... Sir, it's illegal to set traps in your house. You can't actually do that. It's super not legal because of reasons like this. Or you'll fucking kill somebody. Don't blame yourself, kid. The sheriff knew better. That's why none of these boys ever come around here. They know they met their match. Okay. And to answer that thinly veiled threat of yours, I can't say I give much of a shit right now in this moment. I'm here, my boy's here, and we got our happy little family. He just doesn't look like the son that I would want. You're gonna be tried for murder, Tremaine. But Julius doesn't answer, he just watches in silence as the shriveled creature continues to slowly kill Bo. I don't know. Do you think it's going to be normal? You know what I'll have with Bo. It sounds like he was haunting you before I found him. Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, do you think he's just gonna just kill him and then move on? Like, it's not how that ever goes, man. Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? I'm gonna say that. I wanna know. Oh. Would have been better if he was unconscious. Gotta get back to Mama worrying about me. I don't think it likes when he talks. Those things under his skin start moving. It looks painful. Then everybody should stop asking him questions. Let him die easy. Oh, that's a horrible noise. Bo squirms with discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper. Fucking gross as hell. Fucking gross as hell. Yeah, how do you know it will stop with him though is the question. It sounds like it was hunting you before it found him. What happens when it gets hungry again? You know what? I don't fucking appreciate you trying to pick this fucking shit apart. Okay, I don't fucking like that. Just sit there, stay quiet, and we won't have no goddamn trouble. Got it? I'll fucking shoot your ass. It won't get the chance to go after Julius. It'll be taking you in. Not if you hurry up and die. You can't do that. You can't say that. I don't want to offer him anything better. There's nobody. I don't. I mean, obviously we fucking put the baby on him. Is obviously the correct thing to do here. If such a thing is allowed, if such a thing is possible, it's like, okay, here, have it. Fucking take that shit. What in the fuck is this disgusting shit? I don't like acknowledging it as his son. It's eating him, obviously. Is there really no way? Like, what if we could offer something else? This ain't a debate. Shut up or shut your mouth for you. I don't know, Julius. I still think there's something we're missing, and if Jordan thinks so too, maybe it's worth talking about again. That's why I'm here in the first place, right? To come up with some other solution. And you and I already decided this was best that discussion was had and done with before anybody even showed up here. She's just helpful. What were the terms of this deal you had with the witch? Did the witch tell you to take care of this thing once it's done? Yeah. Mile did say that. I should say that before we move on. We gotta talk about that. Miles said you had a notebook, that you've asked him a lot of questions. He sent me to you to get help fixing something that's wrong with the world. I don't go around showing my notebook to just anybody. For all I know, she sent you up here to test whether I'd be able to keep my mouth shut or not. But that's some extremely vague shit anyway. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what's wrong with the world. I've been stuck in my basement for the past 2 days. What the hell do I know about what's going on out there? Can't even get in contact with the old Chrome because the tap's all clogged. Not that I didn't fucking try. If it's Miles, did something happen to Sybil? He would ask her for help if she was okay. Maybe she's in trouble. There's like anti-memetic things going on. Well, memetic, I guess, but there's some weird shit going on. I don't know if we can get help from them right now. As if that hag would never get in any trouble she didn't mean to get into. It's so bad. I don't want nothing under my skin. My skin is my barrier. It keeps the world out, okay? And that's how it's supposed to be. Not that you'd be able to understand that. Not with all the tea she pours down your throat, and not the throats of damn near everybody in the town. It's interesting that she said he's like, comes through the water. Is everybody drinking the witch's power in? Does she have control over the whole town? Maybe Wayne is right. Perhaps he was correct. She's got just about everybody convinced she's God's gift to the Holler. Bo twitches, his skin blossoming with fresh bruises as it takes more of him. It's really bad. It's really no good. No, it doesn't. Fucking get the axe and kill it. The only thing left to do is wait until the creature is finished. I mean, I would say yes, but he does have a gun and we do not, which is unfortunate. I could say that and he says, well, fuck you, and I die, and that's no good. What makes you think that Sybil is the witch? I'm thinking it might be a certain somebody else. I'm sure she is. She was all kinds of helpful once I had dirt on her that she wanted to be kept quiet. Dirt? What'd she do? She always seemed really nice to me. Look, I'm a man of my word. She told me I'd get what I wanted, and I told her she would get my silence. I'll stand by that. And of course, all of y'all think she's nice. Everybody in town drinks that tea. Seems to make people awful fond of her. I suppose. Do you think it's going to be normal? Is that what you think? Would you say that about the... It's not the same! It's not the same! Not the fucking same! Would you say that about those little premature babies they keep in the incubators? He says, you monster, you monster! Look at that beautiful boy. We don't know what he's gonna look like, but that don't matter because he's my son and I love him. And I know he'll get big and strong if he just gets himself enough food. Aww. Even if he doesn't change it, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are you saying? Even if he doesn't change, it's kind of cute like this anyway. Definitely weird, but cute. You people are wrong. You people are wrong as hell. I mean, I don't know that she can do a single thing about anything, but maybe. Maybe if we let Dr. Kelly in here, she can help. She's a doctor. I love when we do that in like movies or TV where it's like some wretched shit's happening, like sci-fi or fantasy or whatever. It's like, oh, let the doctor look at us. Like, what the fuck is the doctor going to do? What is the doctor going to do about this? Ridiculous. I don't know if Julius is the one you have to convince. The baby is pretty freaked out right now. It's been getting worse since everybody started coming in. It's trying to protect itself. That's right, my boy's got excellent instincts for self-preservation. Fucking kill it. Fucking kill it. Fucking put the plastic bag on it. So unless he decides to let her come down here, we'd best leave it be. The things under Bo's skin shift, writhing in an imitation of clenching a muscle. Oh. Hey, this has to stop. Okay, so the more dialogue I'm doing, the worse this gets. We have to just end this in some way. You can't just, we can't just let it be. This isn't a thing you let be. You have to kill it. The waiting brings you to your limit, and then it brings you past it. You move quickly, diving across the small room, scooping up the shears on the floor as you zero in on Bo and that thing slowly eating its way through him. Hey, hey! This is correct. The shears come down on the thing, piercing its unnaturally soft chest. Bo's stolen blood pours out of its orifices in a thick sludge. Bo gasps as if it's him you've stabbed, the thick veins under his skin expanding, writhing. No! You'll pay for this! You whirl around to see his gun train on you, your heart freezing in a split second of utter terror. Franklin stumbles forward, trying to reach for his gun, but unable to stifle a cry of pain. You stupid shithead! Julius's attention is pulled away from you towards the sorry side of the cop, trying desperately to wield his pistol. Julius, we're not killing anybody, give me that! A gun goes off. You dive to the floor, panicked, your ears ringing uncomfortably. No more shots follow. You open your eyes, readjusting to the gloom. Who got got? Who got got? Oh shit. No, not you, kid! Avery's gasping on the ground near Bo. Their patterned shirt is stained with their own blood. Knew it was gonna be Avery. I fucking knew it was. It's always the person that has nothing to do with anything. God, what have I done? First the boy, now you. Oh, he raises the gun to his head. Nobody left to do better than this. Julius. Oh. But whatever Avery was about to try to say is silenced when Julius pulls the trigger. Oh. Once again, the world feels quiet in the aftermath of the gunshot. Julius's body slumps against the wall, limp and dead, a bullet hole smoldering at his temple. Good fucking riddance. The room's attention is drawn to the sound of a horrific, inhuman gurgling, punctuating the groans of human agony. It would seem that you did not quite manage to finish the job. Well, fucking finish it! Move it before it grabs him again. Jordan, Bo alive can live. The baby can have me. What? Why? You might not even be dying! What are you talking about? You're crazy! You might not be dead! No, this is it. I know it is. Please let it be for something. You fucking people are crazy as hell. I don't know why you want this horrible creature to live. I don't have any clue or idea in the slightest. I think you should die. It seems like a bad idea to let this thing live. It just seems like a poor decision. Seems like, who will that help? Exactly. Bo looks better. He looks slightly better now. Are you like sure though? Are you like super sure? Where did you get shot though, is the thing. Cause that's like, if you got shot right there, all right, that's not great, but that's not like the heart, and that's like seemingly maybe even below the lung. So like, listen, you can live from that. It's probably shit, but you can live from that. Just open mouth, what the fuck is happening? I don't want to let it live. I want to fucking kill it while I have the chance. I want to kill the baby. It's like, it's dying too. This won't save anything. Might as well try. Why? Why though? Why do you want to let it live? You're crazy as hell. I just wish I could ask why. How are you so sure this won't kill Bo too? Just a vibe. I don't know, I just feel like it. I don't know. What are you asking me to do? Okay. I figured. I don't know the best thing to do here. My natural inclination is to kill the fucking thing. But I have to wonder what it will actually grow up to be like if we do allow it to live. What if it's cool? Considering letting it live purely because Avery's gonna die anyway. This is where I want to save and see what happens, but I don't do that here. You know what? No, this is fucked up. Just kill it. Fucking kill it. Avery, I'm sorry. This thing has to fucking die. You strike at the creature's malformed flesh one last time, permanently removing it from the world. Fuck this shit. Its last connection to its womb has been severed, and the house groans unnaturally, straining as the meat that infiltrated its walls dies. Oh, it's beautiful. The faucet in the corner of the room, finally unclogged, bursts to life, and water pours out onto the dirt floor, mixing with the fresh blood and tissue into a charnel house slurry. Lovely. But this place smells real good. And the vines blocking the door go slack. We'll be okay, kid. I've held out this long, and you can too. Avery is quiet now. Words seem too strenuous. Kid? Your hands are wet. The water is spreading, pulling around you, making the floor slippery with mud. Somebody call the fucking doctor, for the love of God. Doc, you still up there? Room's clear. Fixed it. Fixed the problem. Dr. Kelly rushes down the now unblocked stairs, her eyes wide with horror at the scene in the basement. Yeah, there's a lot to look at. We're gonna fucking drown here. we gotta go. What the hell happened down here? Bo, can you hear me? Am I getting a checkup? Ma'am, I've also been shot, by the way. The diner kid, Avery too, need hospital. I think Avery's dead as hell. Avery has not blinked in an extended period of time. I think they're gone from this world. I'd better make some calls. Everyone stay with me. Yeah, oh, am I hallucinating? Do you guys see the wall? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Shit, it might not be real. I might be seeing shit. They don't seem to be reacting to it. I shouldn't be crazy. What does that mean, though? What does letting the water take me mean? Let's let it lie. You watch the other people in the room as the water slowly rises. Their faces turn to you concerned, but you can no longer make out their voices. It's like they're trying to talk to you from behind a wall. And then the flood takes you. Oh. You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, or there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. Oh. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. Oh. There are bodies in the water with you. They are all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter's told you about her terrible dream. Oh. It's going to kill everyone. You are not the one who had the vision, not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you have been teaching as your mother taught you. You're the only one who can stop it, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. The village is doomed then. No, I've seen a path forward, the only path that doesn't end in death. Take my power, I give it willingly. Then you can save them all. Destroy my own daughter? I won't be destroyed, I'll be with you, the same as I was before. I will never leave you as long as you live. I think it would make sense in context. I accept. You accept your daughter's decision. She is not the child she once was, and there's a confidence in her that you have no choice but to respect. You take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come, the village is saved, and no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows you what's coming. Rotting bodies in the streets, the smell of sickness on the wind, church bells are ringing for an endless parade of funerals, an entire city whose gates will never reopen, everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You are among their number, your body no longer strong enough to heal even itself, you are not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There is another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are, not after what you had to do, but she still carries in her some strength. Enough. I'll explain. You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up. What you both have to give up. You love your daughter after all. You'll miss her, as you miss your first daughter. She's angry. Even when you try to explain that she'll be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries, and she tries to run away from you. Fate is attempting to cut its loose thread. You do not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes. The city never knows that it would have been a ruin. But there's an unhappiness in you. She didn't understand, and what you took of her is angry, confused, restless. You will have to carry that with you. It is part of the burden of what you are. Though no one knows the depths of what you have done, over the years you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. You're up, I say. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages, and it never stops raging. Bleeding that spans generations, children born to die, decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world. Or it ends before it begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing, if only you have more power of your own. You call your daughter to you. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. This daughter joins her sisters easily, as she's been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice in her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sights on a place where there are no kings. Hell yeah, hell yeah. No gods or kings, only man. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you, a man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here. You have discovered if they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humor him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage, not until the vision comes. A war like none the world has witnessed, a fledgling nation devoured in the nest, a man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be, the world under his cruel fist bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He is already on his way. You realize too late. You've been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming whether you strike now or not. The loose thread sticking out from a mass of blood with you too weak to grasp it. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter. Until you don't. Aren't you tired? She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world, you and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they are small, the decisions simple. You make them all the same, helping where you can, a storm halted, a conflict settled. Until one day, when you are shown a dark pit, splintering wood, debris trapping everyone inside, bodies burning as the very rock catches fire, children screaming as their flesh bubbles, then silence as lungs fill with smoke. You know the choice that lies in front of you. I don't think it happened though, because the disaster did happen. You take your daughter's hand and you look her in the eyes. They're green, like yours. You don't want to do it this time. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air, but you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day like anyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him a vision. He has already decided. He's bringing something here, something ravenous that doesn't belong, but that has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis, thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow, its toll eternal and incalculable. But there is a new thread now. If you're patient enough, if you're strong enough when the moment finally comes, if you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside the world. And it will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods, plagues, wars, kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. But you did. Thought so. You welcome her back, as you have with every daughter before her, and you help the man. He is arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you're very patient. You have to be, if you're to stop the hurt that would scar a world without you there to guide it. And now you are here, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. Jordan, what are you doing here? Are you real? I don't even know. No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. I've already made my decision anyway, and don't bother trying to talk me out of it. I finally have a real purpose, and now that I know what that purpose has always been, I can't go back, or it would hang over me for the rest of my stupid small life. It was like you didn't even exist. That's okay. It's part of all this. I'm surprised you were able to remember. It's kind of nice to think even one person might remember me when I'm gone. But it's okay if you forget to once it's all said and done. I don't need to be remembered. What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know? That thing that Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc, and all those disasters my mom would be able to stop if she takes its power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all of that, but in this moment I can be what stops it. I can be big enough, my life can be meaningful. But I'm like kind of romancing it. It's like, I don't know if I want that. I'm like kind of hot for it, but I don't know. How do we know any of that really happened? Doubt all you want, but I'm not taking that chance. Because if I turn back now, I'll know everything my mom could have stopped will be my fault. Do you really feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Working in a shitty little general store in a dying town, yes, I would call that pretty meaningless. I mean, you can move, lady. I don't think I've ever seen you without your glasses before. Huh? Of course, I should have known better to think I could hide from you, Jordan. I wasn't trying to trick you for what it's worth, though I'm sure that doesn't sound very truthful. Please try to trust that this has all been in your best interests. I'd hoped it would all be over before you could find me. I know it can be unpleasant to watch. I'd hoped to spare you, even if I knew in my heart that all the worthwhile roads for you to walk would bring you here right before I could finish my work. But you know this has to be done. To save you, to save Tabitha, to save everyone in town. Haven't they all been stuck long enough? Kanika can't save them on her own, but I can. I wish this wasn't how it had to be, but it's the only way your story gets a happy ending. There is no illusion masking her words, no trickery. She is speaking her truth. But perhaps there remains a narrow path for you to walk. Ooh. Interesting. Speak the name that was carved into the cell wall. Of course, the scratching on the walls, this was what it was for. Jordan, no, you don't know what you're... You don't have to know how to speak it. The thought of it brings the sound to your lips, the name forcing its way out, yearning to be free from your mind and used as the dagger it is. Oh. The dagger tears into her. Everything that is not her pours out of the delicate tapestry of her existence, the parts she arranged so neatly scattering, their voices filling the dream around you, confusion as her careful order is upended. A single dangling thread comes into focus. Jordan, wait. You can't see now how this will benefit you because you don't understand the danger you're in. Your enemies have made sure you can't, not until it's too late. I'm the only one who wants to see you walk free, but I understand why you wouldn't trust me. Of course I do. I've had to weave my own little lies as part of this ridiculous game. Please know that I'm not lying now. But even if you don't believe a word I've said about your own safety, I'll give you something else too, something you need. As you are now, you're limited in your potential. There is so much more you could be. I could give that to you. Consider it a wish granted. It doesn't seem like a good idea. I only need to finish what I started. I don't... Oh my god. You can get another trait. Holy shit. That is very interesting. I mean, I don't think we will be doing it, but that is very interesting. I could fucking up your special stat, stupid. I could do that for you. I'll pull the thread. You ignore her offer, you grab the thread and pull. The delicate tapestry is unwoven, the witch's careful work torn open, if only momentarily, as her daughter's hands are finally unbound enough to grab for their mother. Their cries are a song, calling out as they drag her down into the depths of their mass, craving her warmth, her attention, her love, as it has been so long since she held them. The tapestry weaves itself shut around her. The cries go quiet, sated. The witch is gone. Kanika catches her breath in the space once occupied by her sisters, and now she stands alone. Though she isn't really alone, not anymore, and she never will be. She wears the weave of all those generations of power. Someone has to. What did you do to me? I don't know. I don't know. Was that really you earlier? Was she like talking through you? No, that was me. I said those things and I'd meant them. I really believed it. I still do. Welcome to the Dead Moms Club. I've said some shitty things in this game, I'll say it. A manic laugh breaks through her shock. You can't just say that to you can't just say that. But it was funny. You can't say that. For the record though, I don't think she's dead. She's still in here somewhere, like the rest of them. This is insane. Magic isn't supposed to be real. She let me say that so many times, all while she knew. Am I supposed to do what she was going to do? How do I even know what that is? She never told me anything or taught me anything. How am I supposed to save this town if I don't even know what's wrong with it? God, this is so much pressure. I never asked for this. I don't think I can handle it. Well, you know, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. As long as you don't become a problem too. I'll fucking kill your ass too, bitch. Goddamn. I'll just say that that's what we've been doing all week. We'll figure it out together. You're right, we can figure this out. You made it all the way here and did whatever it is you just did. Nothing is too much for us to handle. She takes a deep breath, collecting herself. We'll just take it one step at a time. First step, figure out how to get out of here. Yeah, is it like, can I go home? It's weird, everything felt slippery before, like I couldn't hold on to anything, but now it's like I can see how it's all put together and where all the seams are. So if I just... You don't see whatever it is she was doing, the world around you goes dark. Oh. Took a big eraser out and erased me. You're moving like a current is carrying you somewhere, buoying you upwards, your body ascending rapidly until finally you surface. That's a lot of bullshit. You're outside, it's raining, you have no idea where you are. Tulip, Janie! This is the end, god damn it! Fucking Christ. I want more shit now. God damn it. I just feel like I sat down to play this shit and then it's like, okay, I'll see you again in 25 years. This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains till the story reaches its conclusion in the final chapters. Final. Be there. Stay tuned for updates on this final release by joining our Discord, following us on social media. If you want to do that, you should probably save your game now. I will do so. All right. Finished episode 5. I kind of wish I had done other things during it, because I feel like I immediately went to like the ending sequence, and that makes me feel like I've missed important things, but I can't go back in time, so that sucks. I wish I had done like maybe one or two other things. I feel like I went right to the end bit. I was like, god damn it. What if there's important shit? I didn't talk to anybody. You never know where the end is. I couldn't have known. All right, well, I enjoyed that. I'm curious what would happen with the baby. I went back and forth for a while there. Like I said, my natural inclination is this thing gotta die. But they kept saying it's like, it's just like, let it have me. It's like, I don't know. I didn't actually think that Avery was gonna live there. That was not why I did not allow the baby. I assumed Avery was gonna die either way. I'm like, I don't know if I want this thing growing up. I don't know what this thing is. It looks horrible. Okay. That thing's been growing there for God knows how long. All right, well, I enjoyed that. It was good. I like this game. I'd like more of it now, but I can't have that because shit sucks. Wish it all came out right now, but whatever. Anyway, I guess I will leave it here. We will obviously be back with Scarlet Hollow whenever more comes out. I don't remember how many chapters they actually said. I think they said it's either 6, I think it's 7. I think they said there was going to be 7 chapters, but that they were working on 6 and 7 at the same time. So my hope is that whenever 6 comes out, 7 is not that much farther in the future, and I hope to God it's not another 2 years, because I swear to God I'll completely forget everything about this by then. And I don't want that. Hopefully it comes out a little bit sooner. I would appreciate, I would enjoy and love if that happens, but I've enjoyed what I've seen thus far. So anyway, I will leave it here for today. I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, then come back and see me next time. Goodbye!